I'm Governor Brad Little, coming to you on this very important evening for children in our community. The Boys and Girls Club of Ada County helps thousands of young people find a successful path forward. In these challenging times, the support of our at-risk kids is more important than ever. Your money stays right here in our community and provides the essentials for these kids who need a safe place to go before and after school every day. Please consider helping the Boys and Girls Club of Ada County in their mission to give our children bright futures. Those futures depend on your generosity. Now, let's get the Wild West auction underway, Mark.
That's right, you guys. Great futures start right here at the Boys and Girls Club of Ada County. The highway starts right here. Come on, get up off your feet. Let's help out the kids. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Life's like the road that you're traveling on. It's one day the next day you're gone.
Sometimes you bend, sometimes you stand, sometimes you turn your back to the wind. Outside every darkened door where the blues won't haunt you anymore. We're brave, I'm free, and the lover's soul. Come ride with me to a distant shore.
Yeah, we won't hesitate to break down the garden gate. There's not much time left today. Let's go. Life is a highway. I wanna ride it all night long. All night long. If you're going my way, I wanna drive it all night long. All night long.
Through all these cities and all these towns, it's in my blood and it's all around. I love you now like I loved you then. This is the road and these are the hands. Say big to those Memphis nights, the cowboy past the Vancouver's lights. Knock me down and back up again. You're in my blood, I'm not a lonely man.
There's no one I can't hold. Road to love, this I know. I'll be there when the light comes in.
Just hello, we're survivors.
Life is a highway. I wanna ride it all night long. All night long. If you're going my way, well, I wanna drive it all night long. Gimme, yeah. Life is a highway. I wanna ride it all night long. All night long. If you're going my way, well, I wanna drive it all night long. All night long.
There was a distance between you and I.
About 6 feet. Yeah, I think that's right.
A misunderstanding once, but now we look it in the eye.
There is no road that I can't hold. A road to love, this I know. I'll be there when the light comes in. Tell 'em we're survivors. Life is a highway. I wanna ride it all night long. All night long. If you're going my way, well, I wanna drive it all night long. Gimme, yeah. Life is a highway. I wanna ride it all night long. All night long. If you're going my way, well, I wanna drive it all night long.
Here we go, right here. Yes, Boys and Girls Club.
Just dap. I just dapped.
We found our end.
Yeah. Woo! Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and supporters of the Boys and Girls Clubs of Ada County. We're so glad you are here joining us for the virtual Wild West auction. I'm Larry Flynn, normally the auctioneer at our big live event, and pooped out right here, spending time with the kids, Mr. Mark Johnson from KTVB Channel 7. Thanks, Mark.
Thanks, Larry.
That
I
was great.
appreciate it. Yeah, those kids gave me a workout, but that was a lot of fun. And it really, truly is a highway here at the Boys and Girls Club. The right highway can lead these guys to great futures, which start right here. So that's what tonight's all about. Thank you for joining us. Larry, as you know, we've had to pivot in a big way. Normally, tonight's Wild West auction comes to you live in person at the Boise Center.
Yeah.
1,000 people there raising
Yeah.
over $800,000, representing 30% of the fundraising efforts needed to keep these 7 clubs that have 4,600 plus kids involved on a daily basis going down that right highway.
That's exactly right. We could not keep the doors open at Boys and Girls Clubs without your support tonight. So make sure you go online if you're not already there now, bid on an item, make a sponsor a kid donation at wildwest.afrogs.org. And if you want to watch on your monitor, your computer monitor, you can text to give from your phone. Text WWA, WWA stands for Wild West Auction, to 555-888. And you're going to have an opportunity to bid on over 300 items. And many of those items we would have done live. We're doing them on mobile bidding platforms with our good friends from Auction Frogs. And there's over 300 items to bid on tonight, Mark.
We've got a handful of kids you can see behind us. Everybody say, hey!
Yeehaw! Woohoo!
A handful of kids here tonight. We are at the Meridian Boys and Girls Club, and we're going to show you during the course of the next 45 minutes or so. It's going to go quick, so you tuned in at the right time. Don't blink because it'll be over. But we're going to be showing you what goes on, not only here, but at the other 6 clubs around Ada County and why this is such an important endeavor. We want to thank the sponsors. Without you guys, this wouldn't happen. 23 years ago, this was just an idea that a small group of board directors had to give the kids in Garden City a place where they could go and be safe, learn, have fun, have healthy meals. 23 years later, nearly 5,000 kids are being served on a daily basis. So let's get to our sponsors, Larry, and they're huge.
They are huge. And again, we couldn't do this without them. The sponsors, we're so grateful for the sponsors that we have. Mark, every year, you know who comes and highlights our Wild West auction. It's Wells Fargo Bank. Many thanks to Wells Fargo, our title sponsor.
Lamb Weston, also another huge, huge sponsor. Thanks to them.
And also First Interstate Bank, our 3 big sponsors. And we have a great number of other sponsors as well. You're going to see them looping through here tonight. We're just so grateful. You know, if you're already registered to bid, that's great. If you haven't yet, you are going to be included in a special raffle for a $100 Amazon card at the end of the show. All you got to do is register to give tonight. Register on the online auction. Again, text WWA to 555-888. Over 300 items to bid on right now. Hit that donate button on the home page and make a donation, and let's see if we can reach our goal tonight.
Larry, what's going to happen at any point if people are, say, less than tech savvy? I'm not going to name any names, but say like you and me.
Exactly. Well, and that's well done without saying our names. So what we can do is offer up this. If you need help at any time during this broadcast, simply call the Auction Frogs helpline at 208-807-3808. That's 208-807-3808, and you'll get some help getting through and how to navigate through how to give in tonight's Wild West auction.
Also, if you're registered on the auction site and you need to be, you'll be included in a special raffle in which at the end of this broadcast, coming up again in about 45 minutes, you're going to be registered to win a $100 Amazon gift card that we'll announce. And also, you're watching right now on Facebook Live through the Ada County Boys and Girls Club sites. Now, if you post something, if you write something,
Make a comment.
make
Yeah.
a comment, talk about Larry and how uncomfortable he is right now wearing his Western outfit, which he wears exactly 3 times a year. Any comment is going to be registered to win a $500 Amazon gift card.
And that can be any comment at all. Even
Any
a comment
comment.
about Mark is fine as well.
Yeah.
And don't forget, the auction will continue till 10 o'clock tonight. We're just going to be here for a short time, Mark and I, with you. But the bidding will continue until 10 o'clock tonight, unless there are bid wars. If you're bidding on an item at 10 o'clock right near closing and somebody else is bidding against you, there's going to be bid wars, and it'll continue until there's only one bidder left. Could that be you? It might be. You know what else we've had fun this week with, Mark?
I do.
It's a puppy.
It's a tail wagger.
It's a tail wagger. We have a puppy in the auction tonight that has already been bid on 4 times and donated back to the auction 4 times, raising over $50,000 so far just for our puppy. As you know, it's a tradition at the Wild West auction that's been going on for a few years now. We've got generous bidders donating high bids, $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 on the puppy, and then just donating it right back for somebody else to make that puppy for their forever home. It's a lot of fun. The puppy is for sale right now, and right now the high bidder is G. Smith at $1,500, so we're up to $51,500 for the puppy. So I'm looking forward to that, Mark.
Larry,
Mark.
what did the puppy who noticed his tail was gone say?
I don't know, Mark. What did the puppy that noticed his tail was gone say?
Well, guess it won't be long now.
It won't be long until we get a high bid tonight, and that'll go till 10 o'clock on the puppy. We've got some fun in store for you a little bit later on. What else is so important, Mark, in this fundraising event for Boys and Girls Club?
Well, a lot of folks want to know where your money goes when you donate tonight, and every single penny you're donating stays right here locally at the Boys and Girls of Ada County. There's 7 facilities, 5, and then they added 2 more this year. All of them provide services that the club provides for a safe environment for the kids, but also a place they can be active and they can eat healthy meals. They can come here, and all of the first responders and the frontline medical workers who needed a place for their kids to go while they were an essential worker, part of the essential workforce, they relied on the Boys and Girls Club, which has stayed open during the pandemic.
Absolutely. The club response during COVID-19 has been tremendous. All 7 of the Boys and Girls Club locations stayed open during that time, and they did add 2 more locations at Hawthorne and Kelch Elementary Schools, Mark.
That's right.
The clubs have been there every day for the kids and for the parents of the essential workers, as Mark mentioned. So I know we've got some more good video in store, don't we?
We do, and we want to give you a quick overview about what the Boys and Girls Clubs of Ada County do for these kids and another nearly 5,000 kids who know that bright futures start right here. Take a look.
You know, those few months were hard. I wasn't able to finish school or see my teacher. My birthday party was canceled and baseball season didn't happen. Even my mom had problems. I could tell she was worried about losing her job, which made me worry too. But you know what? It's okay because I still had friends and people who let me know that everything was going to be all right. And I still had a place that made me feel safe. At the club, they make sure we are always learning so we don't fall behind. We get food, lots of good food. The club even gives food to entire families who are struggling right now. The staff look pretty funny with their masks, but I don't mind because I can still tell they are smiling. The club is a place where I can be myself, learn, and have fun. It feels like a family. So many things feel different now, but my club feels the same.
The Boys and Girls Club of Ada County is one thing we can count on. I know they will be there for my kids, to keep them healthy and happy, to keep them safe. The club gives my kids a place to belong, and most of all helps them stay connected to people who love them. I don't know what I'd do without them. they stayed open for my kids when everything was shut down. Because of that, I know my kids have a bright future and opportunity. They do whatever it takes to help kids who need them and ensure a bright future and a fun, safe haven. Thank you, Boys and Girls Club, for helping us get through this together.
Larry, I remember 25 years ago, former mayor, the late Ted Ellis, had this dream of finding a way for the kids to get off the streets of Garden City after school was over, when they couldn't go home because their parents were working. And it was his dream to start up a Boys and Girls Club. And do you know, in the first year that the club was open, juvenile crimes went down 25% in Garden City.
Not a surprise.
That is a statistic that has resonated and continues to resonate. The Boys and Girls Clubs of Ada County actually do make a difference. And these kids are building their futures right here to become great citizens in our community.
That's right. That's right. And here's how you can help. One of the biggest parts of the fundraising element at the Wild West auction is what we call Sponsor a Kid. And it's a huge part of our fundraising for the Boys and Girls Clubs of Ada Counties. You can help to ensure that kids continue to have a safe place to go when they're not in school, even during the pandemic, by making a Sponsor a Kid donation right now. Here's how you do it. Log on to wildwest.afrogs.org. If you're already there, go to the homepage, click on the donate button. If you want to make a donation from your mobile device, your phone, text WWA, that stands for Wild West Auction, WWA, to 555-888. 555-888, and go to the donate button on the homepage now and make a donation. If you act fast, your gift, I think you know, Mark, is going to be doubled through the support of an anonymous donor who has given us $25,000 to match. So
How
if you
about
give
that?
a $500 donation,
It's 1,000.
exactly. If you give a $1,000 donation,
It's let me get back to you.
Get
on
back
that.
to me on
Yeah, yeah. I went to Missouri. The math a little shaky.
so great futures start here, and they also start with hitting that donate button. So thanks so much. All of the donations, all the amounts are generously accepted, from $5 to $5,000. Whatever you can give, it will make a difference. Every dollar does. Mark, what does $20,000 do for the club?
It provides COVID relief, ensuring that our clubs, they stay open. That's the bottom line right now. This is not going away anytime soon. So these clubs need to stay open through the COVID pandemic and beyond.
Well beyond.
$20,000 will help do that.
And we have those kind of donors, and we're greatly appreciative of that as well. $10,000 will provide a safe haven for vulnerable children with caring mentors and life-enhancing programs.
$5,000, as you can see on the screen, provides kids and teens stability. You're going to find out more about that in a video coming up. Also, consistency, and you know they love coming here because it is so much fun.
It sure is. That's what it's all about, you know, fun and learning and doing all the right things. A $1,000 donation will cover the true cost of keeping one child safe after school for a full year. So you can do the math. If you give $1,000 5 times, it keeps 5 children safe after school for an entire year.
And $500 provides programs that are focused on academics, and you should see the tools they have here for that. Some of the high tech, they've got the iPads, and they've got the iMacs, and they've got the screens and the tools to be able to give these kids the academics that they need to continue what they started in school before they come here, but also health and leadership.
So much more than people realize what Boys and Girls Clubs do. You know, $250 donation tonight will help provide healthy snacks and meals to kids all year long at the Boys and Girls Club.
$100 pays the annual membership fee for 4 kids at the Boys and Girls Club. And again, the Boys and Girls Club, it is a nonprofit. They are not here to profit from the kids. They're here to build kids.
Right.
And this is a place where you can come no matter what your income level, no matter what you can afford. The Boys and Girls Club will work with you.
That's exactly right. So log on again to wildwest.afrogs.org. to sponsor a kid, text to give with the letters WWA to the number 555-888. Go to the Donate Now button on the homepage. And don't forget, if you comment on Facebook, you're going to be entered into a drawing to win a $500 Amazon gift card.
We're going to do that at the end. And
Yeah.
again, make any kind of comment you want. We'd like to read what you're saying, because I can only imagine that it is colorful, and we'd like to be a part of that.
That's right. Hey, Mark, recently you spent a little time with the kids at the club.
I did. And Larry, we were talking about the time that we live in right now and the fact that these kids have questions.
Yeah, they do.
They want to know what's going on.
Yeah.
What is this racial unrest all about? What is this COVID all about? Why are we having to wear masks? Everyone wants to know. These kids want to know. So this is a place where the club director, Darnisha, and I sat down, and she mentioned to me that every single day these kids get a chance to learn about what's going on all around them, to build great characters, and to be a great citizen someday. Take a look. All right, Darnisha, you know, so many people that are watching this are like, these kids are having so much fun, and they do all their activities, and they're bouncing balls, and they're dancing, and they're doing all this stuff. But the Boys and Girls Club is more than just a place for the kids to go and romp and eat. This is a place where you really try to instill in them what good character and being a good citizen is all about. How do you do that?
So actually, the brainchild of our program directors was to have these daily engagement groups where the kids can talk about current events that are going on and how it makes them feel. We see our kids know that there's something going on in the world, but have we actually, stopped to take the time to ask them how they're feeling about it? Do they understand what's going on? Do they have any fears that are happening? So we created this daily engagement time. So for 20 to 30 minutes, everybody in the club is coming together, and the staff have a series of questions that we cover through the kids each day.
Right, and these are all ages. These are not just the junior high and high schoolers.
No, so all ages. So yesterday, the discussion around the first and second graders centered around, how are you feeling? Do you feel scared when people talk about COVID? And then obviously our teens are a little bit more engaged. They have a little bit more difficult resources and are kind of digging into those conversations. What do you think about masks? Do you think it's your job to help protect other people? So they're tailored to being age appropriate, but we think it's important that kids start to learn how to have these conversations early, so we're not having to reteach them later.
And this character building is so important at this young age. I mean, a lot of these kids, most of these kids, don't learn empathy just out of thin air.
Yeah, and it's something that it's really hard to get as an adult. If you didn't grow up thinking about how do other people think about things, how do other people feel about things, do people experience something different than me? As an adult, it becomes really hard to unlearn those things. So if we can get them that empathy, that compassion for others at a young age, then they're going to carry that through their life, and we're going to see stronger and better productive citizens for that.
Yeah, and the social unrest that's going on, the racial unrest, all of the things that are happening in our society today, that's all open game for these kids, for the staff and the kids.
Yeah, our program directors do tons of research and finding articles to figure out the best way to present the information, but we can't just keep kids in the dark. They already know something is going on. So the more education we can give them, they can actually have actions that, make our community better, and they need to realize that they have a place and it's their job to actively participate, even from a young age.
Yeah.
And that's what it's all about. Darnisha is back there right now, as a matter of fact. There, wave, Darnisha. And, it's not about coming here and working for her.
Right.
This is the fabric of who she is.
Yeah.
Like all of the staffers that work at all of the clubs that are making sure that these kids really have the building blocks they need to become great citizens. I mentioned, Larry, that folks are able to weigh in and make comments on the Facebook. I'm reading some of those right now. Linda Payne-Smith, the clubs have done amazing things for kids during this pandemic. Thank you, Linda. Also, Nicole, good character and citizenship. Way to go, Darnisha. By the way, my mother, Joanne Johnson, is watching right now down in Texas.
Oh,
Hi, Mom. Thanks for watching. Karen Christensen, she weighed in, on and on. Ben Grayson, great job. Bid, people, bid. And that's
right.
what this
That's
is
right.
about.
Mark, I know you've been a board member of the Boys and Girls Clubs of Ada County, and you know, I can just tell in your eyes right now, watching the videos and all what you've done, it is a very emotional thing to you personally.
It is.
And I've been involved with this auction for 15 years now, and it's really one of the highlights of my entire year and the work that I do. So really glad to be here with you tonight. Because
Well, I appreciate you being here, Larry. You're a big part of what happens every year, and your energy and your enthusiasm. I hope it's coming through loud and clear on camera, because it's a little different vibe when you're on stage at the Boise Center in front of 1,000 people, and Larry is whooping it up on the stage like this.
It sure is fun.
Yeah.
It sure is fun.
good.
We miss those days, but we'll get them back. So, on that note, let's highlight a couple of the live auction items, or I should say the items that we would have auctioned off live, but they're online right now. Item number 102 is 2 round-trip tickets on Alaska Airlines. That's 2 coach round-trip tickets system-wide on Alaska Airlines, SkyWest, and Pan Air. And the cool thing about this donation is there are no blackout dates. Also, item number 103 is for up to 13 people to stay in a beautiful resort town of Park City in a vacation
Love
home.
Park City.
And this sleeps up to 13 people. And Park City's just fun all year round. It's kind of like the Utah alternative to Sun Valley, as you mentioned earlier.
You played golf in Park City,
Absolutely.
haven't you?
I love just the local little city course is a really a nice little course to play. Anyway, there's a lot of fun to be had for 13 people at a beautiful home in Park City, Utah. Also, item number 104 is 3 nights in a treehouse. That's right, 3 night stay in a treehouse on the Big Island of Hawaii, just 5 miles from Volcano National Park. The treehouse sleeps 2 people, includes 1 room with a queen bed, bathroom, indoor-outdoor shower, and a kitchen. These are just 3 of the great items that we have in tonight's auction online right now. So don't forget, text WWA to 555-888. Go to that home donate now button, or in your find an item on the homepage, you'll find a place where you can just type in the number. Once again, the Alaska Airlines tickets, number 102, Park City, number 103, Tropical Treehouse, number 104. Donate now. Check
Larry,
them out.
I want to mention some of the folks that have just jumped in and gotten involved. I want to thank Idaho Lisa, $675 from her. There
Thanks,
are so
Lisa.
many of you that are jumping in right now and making bids. We've got a $1,200 bid from Jay Pagley. We've got Candace at $900 on the 1-week stay. Here's the Alaska Air.
Looks like we're up to $1,500 on the Alaska Airlines,
G.
and
Smith.
that's a $2,500 value. Again, anywhere they fly, no blackout dates. So do spend a little time. And remember, when we're off, when Mark and I are finished here tonight, you'll have up until 10 o'clock tonight to continue your bidding. So when we're done, the bidding's not over. Keep it going.
All right, we want to show you another element of what the club is all about. We just showed you the character and citizenship builder. Now it's time to show you how they get the heart rate up. How these kids come here after a long day of school that had them sitting down for most of the day, and they want to release some energy. So they come here, and that's exactly what happens. You'll know what Hungry Hippo is all about after you see this. All right, we talk about so many things that these kids do at the Boys and Girls Club. One of them involves moving, getting going. And this game you're about to see is called Hungry Hippo. And you're gonna see how much fun it is. These kids love it. You guys ready?
Yeah!
Let's do it. Come on. Let's go. right, let me hear you scream if you love Hungry Hungry Hippo. Yeah, I found out firsthand that these kids have a lot of energy, and much of that was expelled during that game.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
That's exactly right. That's what it's all about, having fun. We've got some great donations coming in. Ann Swindell, $1,500. We've got another one there. Looks like a $5,000 gift from the champs. Thank you so much. A lot of great bidding going on. I'm looking on the screen here. We're up to $414,000 on a goal of $500,000. And that weekend in Sun Valley is up to $600. Looks like we've got all kinds of other great things on there too. We'll keep you updated. But again, you can look online yourself by scrolling through the items I mentioned earlier by number. You can actually put in the number and go right to that item.
Our goal is $500,000, Larry, but we don't have to stop there. If we hit it, if you help us hit that $500,000 goal, thank you.
Yes.
Let's raise the roof on this thing. We're over $400,000 raised right now.
That's really great. That just shows the kind of support that this community has for the Boys and Girls Clubs. So let's preview and highlight a few other auction items that we have in there tonight. Item number 105 is a one-week stay in a Punta Mita penthouse.
It is beautiful.
It is unbelievable. It's so nice.
Great golf course there, amazing pool.
It looks like, I didn't mean to butt in there, but it looks like Chris is a high bid at $7,000 right now, and I see Ann is right behind there.
That's a bargain.
Probably going to see that pop up a little more as well. So not only do we have that Punta Mita penthouse that sleeps up to 8 people, we also have a week for 4 in Mazatlan, and that's item number 108. It's a one-week stay for 4 people in a 2-bedroom, 2-bath condo on the Playa Escondida condos in Mazatlan, Mexico, with oceanfront views and all that good stuff too. And that bid's up to what?
$1,250 from Dave McKinney.
Oh, Dave, you're going to get outbid on that, I'm guessing, so keep a close eye on that. And item number 109, if you're feeling lucky, Mark, I don't know what you would do in Las Vegas, but here it is. It's a 2-night stay for 2, 3 days, 2 nights for 2 people. It includes airfare, lodging, and $500 spending cash for Las Vegas, Nevada.
And right now, we've got the A-Clause, or the A-Clause, at $950.
So, and to keep in mind, $950 is what they're bidding right now, but they're going to get $500 spending cash.
Right off the bat.
Let's keep the bidding going on that again till 10 o'clock tonight. So that's what's happening. We're going to keep the live, all the live auction items. The online mobile bidding goes till 10 o'clock tonight. So again, once we're off the screen tonight, you can still bid and still watch your bids all the way up until 10 o'clock to support Boys and Girls Clubs of Ada County.
We got to get to the star of this show.
Oh,
Larry.
yeah.
This is a really big thing. Where is Goldie?
Well, that reminds me, Mark.
Yeah.
What did the Cowboys say when his dog ran away?
I give up.
Well, doggone.
Oh, how about that?
Thank you, Jody. Look at this gorgeous puppy.
This is Goldie.
Oh.
Goldie is 8 weeks old. Oh, look at Goldie. Goldie is 8 weeks old.
Adorable.
Purebred Golden Lab, full bred, AKC, UKC, ABC, 1, 2, 3, Do, Re, Mi.
Oh,
he needs to go to an owner tonight.
Looking for a forever home for this gorgeous male yellow lab puppy. He's about 8 weeks old, doesn't have a name yet, waiting for you to name him. The bidding right now is pretty high. I think what we're up to is, well, we'll see. But, you know, first of all, let's talk a little bit about what's been going on. This puppy's had a very busy week, Mark.
Oh, yeah.
So,
who's a good boy?
On Monday, Winston Moore donated a significant amount of money to donate to be the high bidder on this puppy, and then he donated it back. And you know, that's been a tradition at the Wild West auction for quite a few years now. We've raised as much as $100,000 for the puppy in one night.
Right.
And tonight we're already over 500,000. Winston Moore over 50,000,
yeah.
Excuse me. But we can go $500,000, just make those bids now. But not only that, Winston Moore George and Bev Herod, also Ken Fisher, and of course Mayor Tammy DeVeard all pitched in and donated.
Cole family pumped it up,
the
too.
Cole family was pumping it up big time. So was Jody, and the bids got up to $50,000, and the puppy got donated back 4 times. So this puppy's looking for a forever home. Is a puppy in your future? Bid on it tonight, and let's watch a video to see what happened last week.
What has become a tradition at the Boys and Girls Clubs of Ada County Wild West Auction has been the spirited bidding and return of the puppy to the auction. And it is sold to Winston Moore for $15,000.
Well, you know what I think I'm going to do? I love him. I love to keep him. But I'm going to give him back so you can sell him one more time now. Gotta go over here. You're going to get tired of that, aren't you?
The bidding continues as we sell this adorable puppy for a second time, and it is sold for $20,000 to George and Bev Herod.
We love you so much, but we're going to donate you back to the Boys and Girls Club.
As we start the bidding for a third time, the bids keep rolling in, and it is sold to Ken Fisher for $10,000.
Well, you know, I'm going to just donate Blondie back.
It's the fourth and not so final time to sell the puppy, and Tammy DeVeard wins the bidding at $5,000.
Oh, cute. You are so cute. And I'm going to donate him back for the good of the kids.
Let's see how far we can take the bidding this time. Is a puppy in your future? That's a total of $50,000 for this adorable lab puppy so far.
That's right, Mark. Over $50,000 so far has been pledged. And going up. So the puppy's still available. It's he's item number 100. So
And
look up number 100, and we'll see where the bidding is.
Leah Kay right now has bid $1,250 for Goldie or Blondie, whichever you want to go.
Yeah.
Leah Kay right now is the leading bidder on this beautiful golden lab.
All right, Mark, I understand you had even more adventures at camp this week.
Okay, so we've hit the character building and citizenship.
Yep.
We've talked about activity and getting the heart rate up. And now it's time to talk about the mind and what the club does for young minds. Listen closely, because you're going to hear about something that you probably aren't aware of. It's called NaNoWriMo. Here's what that is.
So, what is this NaNoWriMo?
NaNoWriMo stands for National Novel Writing Month, and it's just an online virtual experience for anyone age 6 to 99, really. Can log on and set a goal and work for the month to try to reach that writing goal. And they can work on any writing project they like, short stories, poetry, screenplay, or try to write a novel in the course of a month.
So, this is like almost an assignment, a writing assignment that you would see in school, but one that it seems like the kids really latch onto.
Yeah, I think part of the reason they really enjoy it is because it isn't an assignment. It's totally open-ended, and they get to choose what they're working on, so whatever interests them. And then do some activities and some things to kind of help get those creative juices flowing and get them thinking. As a staff, I'm here to answer questions and help with things like grammar and spelling and stuff, but it's really just their projects, and they each work on their own.
And then, is there an opportunity for them to read their finished product to the masses?
Yeah, at the end of the project, at the end of the month, there's an opportunity for them to print whatever they've been working on, to download that, and continue working on it if they have more they want to add, and then they're always welcome to share their writing with me or with the group as a whole if they're feeling up for it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Would you guys consider reading your project to the group?
Mm-hmm. I like that.
That's fantastic.
And now you know all about NaNoWriMo. And these kids are really excited about reading, presenting to the group. That was, by the way, in the teen room, which is on the other quadrant here at the Boys and Girls Club campus in Meridian. They were in the teen room writing there. It was peaceful, it was quiet, and they were into it. And they can't wait to finish to read it to the clubbers.
I think that's so neat.
It's awesome.
Awesome. Thanks again, Mark. What a fun
Yeah.
week you've had, too. I've had fun with the puppy. You've had fun with the kids. Tonight, we're doing it all, having a great time with everybody. Let's highlight a couple more auction items.
Okay.
Item number 113. If you own a business, this is an opportunity to get your message noticed. It's a billboard space for 4 different digital billboard locations in Ada County for a 4-week period. And that's right now at $3,000. Plant Therapy is the high bidder at this time. The next item, Mark, I want to ask you, what dinosaur would you find at a rodeo?
I give up, Larry. What dinosaur would I find at a rodeo?
You would find a Bronchosaurus, which leads us to our next item, a BSU Bronco football suite for 16 people. That's right. Watch the game of your choice and style with 16 friends from high above the blue turf.
Of your choice.
That's right.
That,
Yep.
you know, right now, the season right now is going as scheduled. Right now. So if that happens, does that mean you would be able to go see Florida State, the Seminoles coming in here?
That would be, if that was one of those available dates, yes, as a matter of fact. And if by chance the season doesn't take place this season, this will actually be available for you to use in the 2021 season. So
That'd
many
be
thanks
huge on
to
the
Serve
blue.
Pro for that. Yeah, also item number 130 is one that I'm highly interested in. I love wines, and being in the vineyards is really a great part of the experience. It's Farmhouse Luxury in Napa Vineyards. You and a guest will enjoy a 3-night weekday stay in a gorgeous remodeled farmhouse, private tasting of the wines, tours at Schramsberg, and the list goes on. It's a really neat auction package, and those again are online.
I know you love wine, Larry, and I also know what your favorite wine is.
Oh, what would that be, Mark?
I want to go to Sun Valley.
Actually, I want to go to Napa Valley.
Yeah, I want to go to Napa Valley.
Oh, Mark, why did the cowboy get so many laughs?
I give up.
Because he was always horsing around, just
Yeah,
like
that
you.
is-
All right, a lot of great donations are coming in right now. We greatly appreciate what you're doing. If you have not yet registered, don't forget all you have got to do is register, and you're put into a raffle to win a $100 gift card from Amazon. And if you make a comment on Facebook Live, you're entered into a drawing to win a $500 gift card. Don't forget, text WWA to 555-888. 555-888, and push the Donate Now button on that homepage, and you can make a donation, or you can make a bid on some of the over 300 items that are on the site right now.
And again, we showed you earlier our goal tonight. I don't know if that's readily available to throw up on the screen. There it is.
Yeah.
You see on the left side of the screen, our goal, $500,000. And right now, if you're watching this live, it is 6:45 Mountain Time. For those of you watching around the world,
That's right.
We are at $415,621. Our auction tonight closes at 10 o'clock. So right now, again live, you have a little over 3 hours in which to help us hit our goal. And you
Yep.
can see the folks that have bid on
Yep.
these items tonight, Larry, and
You
they
know,
continue to do so.
They sure, and they're going to be able, like you said, to continue to do so up until 10 o'clock tonight. And there are over 300 items. If you can't find something on there that suits you or would make a great gift for somebody else, it's a great way to go shopping, I say.
Yes.
Right from home, and support the Boys and Girls Clubs at the same time.
Yes. We want to thank all of you for spending some time with us tonight and for participating. And we want
Yeah.
to make sure that, again, you know that we're about to wind things down here in the next couple of minutes, but we're going to keep this open until 10 o'clock.
That's right, exactly, Mark. And what do you call someone who wears cowboy clothes, Mark?
A drugstore cowboy?
Not a bad guess. Ranch dressing. All right, kids, is that funny? All right. Don't forget, go to wildwest.afrogs.org. Tell your friends. Make a bid. Make a pledge. Sponsor a kid. There's a lot of great opportunities to support Boys and Girls Clubs tonight, and we're really greatly appreciative of you being here. And now we have some raffle prize winners, I believe.
We do. We want to congratulate our winning raffle bidders tonight. First winner of the raffle prize and a $100 Amazon gift card.
Yes.
It is
Barb Sullivan.
Woo!
Barb Sullivan's the
Okay,
winner.
way to go, Barb. All right.
Now, somebody made a comment, and that before we give the winning the commenter's name,
I can read it.
wonder what that person said.
I can read
and,
it.
It was a Facebook comment. All you had to do was go in and comment on Facebook Live. You're entered into a $500 drawing to win another Amazon gift card. So that should be a lot of fun.
I can read.
Let's find that one on
I can
there.
read you what Ben Grayson, who won the $500 card, said. He said, I'm getting there. He said, bid, you people bid.
I could not have said it better myself, Ben Grayson. Congratulations, you're the winner of the $500 gift card.
I might be paraphrasing, but I know it's something like that.
Exactly.
But congratulations, Ben. Way to go. And again, thank you for watching here. And I also want to say thanks to Auction Frogs.
Yep. Thank you, Christy and team.
Amazing job.
Yep.
Also to Brad Ellsberg and Brad Ellsberg Studios and the amazing team that he's put together.
Truly a miracle worker, what Brad's team has done for this tonight.
Videos
Yeah.
you saw tonight put together
Yeah.
by him and them, and just incredible. And one more time for Larry Flynn.
Thank you.
The world's greatest auctioneer.
And Mark Johnson, world's greatest cowboy.
And the world's most uncomfortable cowboy wearing attired man ever.
I do want to give a quick shout out. Volunteers are so important for the Boys and Girls Club. They really could not function without the volunteers. If you're looking for something to do over the course of the next year and you have some time and you want to help with the kids, volunteer. The staff at Boys and Girls Club.
Staff. Let's
phenomenal.
give it up. Hey, what do
phenomenal.
you guys think about the staff here
How
at the Boys
about
and
it?
Girls Club?
Woo-hoo!
Huh?
I don't know.
How about that? These guys come into work every day, masked up, knowing that there are dangers lurking all over wherever we are.
Yeah.
And their number one goal and priority is to make sure that this is a safe place in every way for those kids. So I get a little emotional when I talk about the staff.
Yeah.
They're incredible.
They're family.
They are.
They have become
really are.
family over these years, yeah.
Well, I got one more thing. Oh, look at this. We've got a $1,500 bid on the puppy.
Stan Cole.
Stan Cole. He wants that puppy.
He wants that puppy.
We've got
I
a
know, Stan.
$1,500 bid. We've got a round of golf with carts at Spurwing. Jessica at $325. That's a bargain.
Terry McEntee's upped the bidding for the penthouse in Putamita, $7,500. Let's keep those bidding going. We've got till 10 o'clock tonight to continue our goal tonight at $500,000.
Hey kids, can I get you guys to come around and can we close this in a big way? We haven't.
Come on, team.
We haven't rehearsed anything. This is on the internet,
It's
and
all
of course,
shooting from the
there's
hip.
no cue cards. There's no. Would you guys mind just gathering around? We'll come up with something, but. We're gonna say so long for now, but again, we're gonna keep it open, keep it going, keep bidding. Hey, Larry.
Yeah, Mark.
What did the auctioneer say at the end of the auction?
Yeehaw! Sold.
No.
Oh no.
Maybe he said
Was that close?
He said, "I would like to bid you farewell."
Adieu.
Yes.
All right.
And so with that, what do you say? We close this with a little something fun. Should we do something with the kids?
something fun? Yeah. What do
Hey,
you think, team?
let me ask you guys. What would you guys like to do to end this show? Let me hear you.
Yeah.
Dance?
Dance.
You want to dance? Only if you know how to do the floss. Okay. And do you know how to do the cowboy dance? How about this, Darnisha? How about this one?
Thank you so much, everybody. Make sure, continue to donate, continue to give. If not tonight, all year round, the Boys and Girls Clubs are always depending on your donations. Thank you so much for being a part of it tonight. Woo!
Bonfires blazing, everybody's hazing, music turned up real loud.